Hello everyone. Welcome to episode -1 of season 3 of Keybounce's Overkill Minecraft. Today we are on a test copy of the server as we update to 1.6.2. If you are curious what happened here, the stone coffin is explained on Anon's prelude to the obstacle course. So what I'm going to do today is do the final testing on some of the mods that we will be using in season 3. And I'm going to show you these mods, and I'm going to basically just show you a few places around the island and a little testing. So the primary mods that we use: Mystcraft, Extra Biomes, Twilight Forest, custom ore generation to provide us with ores in veins rather than we're just vanilla's random mining. I do not have Twilight Wraiths spawning correctly in the Hollow Hills. I don't know why. Support mods for Mystcraft are Decaying Worlds from Draco and Symbols from Veil. And decoration mod for the people who like to build: Carpenter's Blocks, extra utilities configured primarily for the colored blocks. At some point in the future, we will have extra trees as soon as we can get it without the bees. Supplemental mods on the server: Treecapitator is configured as an axe enchantment, so we can get magic axes that can take out a tree in one strike. Somnia lets you have semi-realistic sleep. You sleep and time actually passes. Things happen while you're sleeping. Chest Transporter is for reorganizing the storage room. Better item despawning will let saplings that get left on the ground plant. Rotten Flesh to Leather and Ender Storage are aimed at Mystcraft recovery. If you take a wipe in a Mystcraft age, modern Mystcraft is actually very hard to recover from a wipe. These are attempts to address some of the issues. Ender Storage is actually less likely to be useful unless there's a village, but Rotten Flesh to Leather helps if you have no source of leather, like no cows. Anon has been asking for an automation mod. Steve's Cart is the lowest tech mod that I have been able to find, so we're going in as a trial basis. I want forestry if I can figure out how to disable the backpacks, primarily because I want the extra trees, and I want extra trees without bees. So my plan for tonight: actually, Treecapitator, I've already checked that the enchantment works, so that's not an issue. Somnia, Ender Storage, Carpenter's Blocks, these are all things that I'm going to test while on the server tonight. And for extra utilities, here's a list of things that we are going to have enabled. The Builder's Wand is basically a nice, easy way to aid in the construction of stuff. Compressed cobblestone, we simply have no idea what to do with all our cobble. The paintbrush is for the colored bricks and wood. These next few ones are really kind of minor thingies. Blackout curtains to have dark areas if we want them. Obsidian, trading post, just minor things. These three: the block update detectors and the redstone clock, I don't plan on using them. I'm sure that some of my other players will. I will remind them not to use them in the overworld, just because if it turns out that extra utilities is not updated, I don't want their construction to be destroyed. Division Sigil. If you don't know what the Division Sigil is, it's a way to remove unwanted enchantments from a tool if you get some really bad enchantments off of a enchanting table that make it impossible to put something good on at the anvil. Unstable ingots can be used for a bunch of things. And Lightwave is checking in. What we will be using the unstable ingots for, the destruction pickaxe is basically 2 ticks to take out plain ordinary stone and slower than your hand for anything else. So it's a great way to eliminate stone and it won't do anything else. It allows you to dig around other things. Erosion shovel is just a fast way of taking out columns of dirt, sand, gravel. Both of these drop nothing. So you don't get any of the dirt, sand, or gravel. You don't get the stone. The reversing hoe, I don't know if there's an actual use for it or not. It can be used to turn wheat back into seeds or farmland into dirt. I really don't know if it has any use or not. There is an oddball axe that can be used for healing. And I actually thought that it was weak enough and trivial enough to leave enabled. A healing axe will do nothing to most hostile mobs. It can heal your farm animals that get hurt by accident. I thought it was nice, almost useless, and worth having, until I found out what it does to undead mobs. No. So this is what we have for extra utilities configured for. Nothing major. I decided against, well, there's actually one other thing that you can do. You can build the pipe networks that extra utility has, but you can't put anything into the pipe network. The transfer nodes that let the pipe networks do something besides just looking pretty are disabled. So that's the mods for Season 3. And now I'm just going to start doing these tests one at a time, and we'll see how they work. So here we are in my old bedroom, and the first thing we're going to test is Somnia. I bet it does. And test out that it's working. So over here, I've got a clock showing my time. Over here, I've got my speed up multiple. So the first thing I notice is something is seriously wrong here. We're getting no speed up at all. Five ticks per second. There we go. All right, so if we pause dynamic maps, it's got a slightly higher TPS now than it did before. So let's see if it works any better. So that's a no. Somnia is not functioning properly. Wait a second. So we need to add 6 hours to the time displayed on Somnia's clock over here. But in any event, it's passing at real time. It's not giving us any actual speed up. So Somnia fails to work. So Somnia fails to actually set the sleeping properly. It resets the spawn point when you sleep, but it does not give you any sleeping speed up. So that's a failure. So next thing on the list is checking Ender storage.
You mean to tell me that we found another Homestuck reader?
Yes, we have another Homestuck reader.
That's awesome.
Double point, another point for keeping him.
Hooray.
And as a bit of an unexpected for those of you watching, we are welcoming a new player onto the server.
Oh, that's right. You're testing your thingamabob.
Yes. So this is known to some people as KefKren. And would you care to explain the name KassuriBard for our users?
That's kind of an extremely boring story. But the short version is that I used to write content for the D20 system. The Kassuri were a race I wrote, and KefKren was my bard character.
All right. That wasn't such a long story, was it?
I didn't say it was long, I said it was boring.
Oh, boring. Oh. All right. So, anyways, as I was saying before you got on, my primary purpose tonight is to do some testing. So I'm going to just do, the next thing that I'm going to do on testing is better item despawning. And I'm just going to put down some saplings and see if they actually grow like they are supposed to. Or actually if they just plant. So just get a couple of saplings. Don't want darkwood saplings. Jungle, birch, oak. Actually, that's probably just a great little test right there, because they will, let's see. I have no idea how organized this is going to look on camera or if on recording, or if I'll be able to make it look better than it sounds at the moment. But I just drop a few things out.
So,
why is it dropping 64 at a time instead of 1 at a time?
Are you holding down control?
No, I'm not. At least I don't think I was holding down control. Maybe control was stuck. Well, if better item despawning is working, these guys will plant in 5 minutes when they are supposed to despawn. That's strange. You know, earlier today I was trying to drop a stack of items, and I could only drop singleton items no matter what I did. And now I just dropped the whole stack 4 times, and I can't figure out how to drop a singleton. Would you care to explain Homestuck? Because I'm sure there will be some people that don't know what Homestuck is.
First off, it's home stuck.
Homestuck.
Like, stuck at home.
Okay.
Second off, I seriously doubt my linguistical abilities to accurately describe Homestuck in the time allotted.
All right. Okay, so something I did, I'm now able to drop singletons.
Meow.
Okay. Right.
And no, this isn't Homestuck. Speaking of, try to reload again.
No. Okay. All right. So, heading over to the balloon and the anchor.
He does not take a single thing from my balloon.
What was that?
He is not taking a single thing from my balloon.
Would you like to get on and test that the Archimedes mod will work by flying your ship? I mean, your balloon?
Yes. Let me get all the stuff ready.
Okay. Then I will let you test Archimedes mod on your balloon.
Yay!
So you went with the Archimedes mod instead of the Meta Worlds one?
Yes. So the next thing to test out is the barrels. Why is...
Download.
There we go.
I figured it out.
Okay, So it appears that the my Macintosh does not like the keyboard interface. So there's an issue between my Macintosh and Lightweight Java. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but at least I know why I'm sometimes able to drop items and sometimes I'm dropping a stack. So let's put down a barrel and see how well it works.
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, it was Optifine.
Optifine was giving 1 frame per second.
I went scouring through. I went scouring through the internet, also known as Google, and apparently,
Optifine doesn't get along very well with the Feed the Bees attacks.
Yeah, right? There's something wrong with like Forge and Optifine not playing well with each other.
Really?
Yeah, funnily enough. So I removed Optifine from my FTB packs, and I haven't gotten the 1 FPS bug. It's really weird.
All right. So just as the first test of better item despawning, note that most of the mushrooms have planted over here. You can see one mushroom item still not planted because there's no space in the block for it to plant. Hello, Lightwave.
Hi.
Yes. And then
does it
upstairs...
matter at all what we do in here?
What was that?
Does it matter at all what we do? Is this just...
This is a test copy of the world. Play around to your heart's content.
My balloon.
Okay, I'd like to show you the Creative Builder's Wand.
All right. Let's see the Creative Builder's Wand. Where did you go?
So
Okay, that's bull.
I'm over here.
I do have Forge Mod Loader installed, you stupid thing.
So
I see you.
I select this, and
Oh,
it is much, much more powerful than the Builder's Wand.
that is nice.
It's a creative-only item. There is no way to craft it. But it can help you a lot in big building projects.
Yes.
You know.
I see. Now keep in mind, I actually left all of the items...
Oh my god.
What?
An unstable ingot block, you can see through into the world.
Whoa!
Well then.
Was that intentional?
I don't know. It might be a bug with Optifine or something. Or maybe
Dang.
that's what the little eye on it means.
I bet that's what the eye is for.
Hey, Keith.
Now, the real question, is this stuff explosive?
What, Anon?
Apparently I don't have Forge Mod Loader,
What?
and I downloaded it. This is really weird.
Okay, did you install Forge properly?
Well, it's on the upper portion of the Magic Launcher.
No. Forge actually has to be installed. You have to use Forge with the vanilla launcher to get the whole thing get it installed.
Well, that's utterly inconvenient.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's how Forge works with the current version.
I found a glitch.
What?
Barrels have no names.
Okay.
Barrels have no name?
Or drums, steel drums.
Oh,
It says
oh.
Metadata debug texture holder.
Ah, I haven't gotten to the drums yet.
It seems ridiculous.
Hmm.
All right.
And apparently you can't stick things into a drum with a bucket.
So the saplings have planted as well. Some of the saplings have planted, not all of them.
Did you disable any of the transfer nodes?
Yes, all of the pipes are enabled, but the transfer nodes themselves are not.
We have pipes.
Are you sure about this?
It's supposed to be that way.
Oh, there's no the transfer node itself is disabled.
Right.
Okay.
I bet you're asking, what good are pipes without a transfer node to put things into the pipes?
So it's just a punishment for anyone foolish enough to try to automate stuff. You jerk.